part of it. There's entertainers and there's competitors, and I totally understand that.
A sideline comment, only just a few words, sparks a media frenzy. Was it shade or was it simply misinterpreted? It's a tough thing, tough question. I don't know. But I do know in the 2025 preseason, the Cleveland Browns quarterback room became one of the NFL's most talked about competitions. Among the contenders, Shador Sanders, a flashy fifth round pick with the famous surname, and Dillon Gabriel, a third round rookie quietly grinding away. Shador dazzled in his debut, 2 touchdowns, 0 turnovers. Then Dillon got his chance and delivered a solid, almost near perfect performance without the pick six. So, with all that, the tension builds. So, the quote that blew everything up, the entertainers and competitors quote, the clip that we just saw on the sideline. I'm not sure that, I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, if it's really competition, then, you know, I guess he could have meant it, but I don't know, because it could been taken like he wanted it to be taken with the media. So I mean, I don't know, but the way that things are, I'm not sure that I would have took it there. But of course, mid game, Gabriel responded to a question about the media scrutiny with, "There are entertainers and there are competitors. My job is to compete." On the surface, harmless. Like I said, on the surface, it's harmless, but social media lit it up. Was he really saying that his teammate is merely an entertainer and he's the competitor? So it's many ways that you can definitely spin that. Um, you know, there were several fan reactions, saying that he threw a jab at Sanders, and another fan said, dude just threw shade at a teammate. And of course, Hall of Famer Shannon Sharp called him out on that real quick. So a lot of people took it the wrong way. But at the same time, we know Shannon is about drama. So yeah, we know he about drama. So everything is gonna be to the next level with him. But yeah, it's a tough thing. But I just feel like he should never have put himself in that position. However, Dillon Gabriel, since that point, came back and tried to clarify, his comments. As we read and hear from CBS Sports, Gabriel, a 24-year-old rookie, but refused to add more fuel to the fire. There wasn't a fire to start. Well, all of you in the room are entertainers, and you have a job to do. I respect it, right? Gabriel said subtly, and I'm a competitor, so I have a job to do as well. And I think just understanding that, that's how I've lived by. And I've said that many a time, multiple times. So definitely not a new quote, but something that I've definitely said before. The entertainer Gabriel was talking about was the media, not referring to the reporters, radio hosts, and content creators who have a job to do. Gabriel has been a starting quarterback for all 6 years in college, all three Power Five schools, so he knows the drill. First of all, I'm all about our team. You know what I mean? And each other. I would never make that comment, Gabriel said. I've said it before. That's why it's interesting. But for me, I've explained it. Entertainers are you all. A competitor, that's what I am, along the line with my teammates. We both have jobs to do. That's it. Well, I don't know if that was something that really, I don't know. I mean, it's just tough to really take it either way. But I don't know if I could convict him. If I was a jury, I could convict him based on the evidence that's been given. So I might have to just take him at face value on that because it wasn't 1,000% clear that he was referring to Shador Sanders when he made the comment. So Hall of Famer Shannon Sharp had a strong opinion about Dillon Gabriel's intent with the comments. Shannon went on his show Nightcap and was adamant that the Oregon quarterback Dillon Gabriel was referencing Sanders in the quote. So we'll scroll down. We've heard this before, Sharp remarked, as he explained how others have also called Sanders an entertainer. He didn't have to say that. Why did he have to throw entertainment aspect in? Most people took the way I believe he intended, that he is not fancy and he's a competitor. I don't know what he thinks Shador is there to do. Scroll down. And as we saw already, where Dillon Gabriel basically insisted that he wasn't talking about Shador. But, basically it's a tough pill to swallow. When you first of all, it's a controversy. I mean, it's a competition and the media is in it. So anything that is said wrong is gonna be put out there that way. So I just feel like that he should have had more sense than that than to just kind of just give them something to run with. That much, I definitely would say. So what really happened? Was it just a soundbite misfire? Gabriel's words were taken out of context. He meant media, not Sanders. Media quotes it, players and press overreact. Or could have been the other way, where Gabriel veiled dunk on Sanders and just wanted to just come down on him. The timing and phrasing coming off Sanders' electric debut made it seem intentionally pointed, sharp, and fans leaned that way. And matters got murkier as fans flooded timelines with takes such as mediocre, undersized, and toxic teammate to boot. But Sanders himself joined the fray, praising Gabriel's attitude and downplaying any drama. A sample fan voices captured the divide. Whenever it happened, he was heard saying it was definitely a jab at Sanders. That's what a fan said. Shador was both entertaining and competitive, though, like for real. So it's not like, to me, it was really a shot because he dazzled and he competed. So that's how I take it. So, I mean, what do we all think? I mean, let's solve this puzzle. What do we think? First and foremost, Shador Sanders did comment. He took the politically correct high road to where he didn't think it was uh, anything malicious that was said in the comment. But that's he's gonna be politically correct with that. So, but he's saying that they're cool and everything has been cool. He said that he admires Dillon Gabriel, and I don't know. So, is it really beef? What should we think? You know, was it shade or was it just drama in 15-second sound bites? Gabriel clearly intended for the comment for the media, as he clarified repeatedly. But given everything that we know, the hype around Sanders, the quarterback battle, the way the clip spread online, it's easy to see why the narrative took off. But ultimately, yes, it was misinterpreted. But the narrative may linger anyway. Sometimes it's just the price of really playing in the spotlight. Anytime that you playing with the Sanders name, the spotlight is gonna basically, follow you, But at the end of the day, my big picture takeaway from this is that welcome to the NFL. Welcome to the NFL. The NFL, crazy media. You're at the forefront, which I feel like Shador is comfortable with the media. So I don't think he needs to work on the media. Dillon Gabriel should be more prepared, being that he's played at some big time football schools. So he should be used to media, and he should be more media savvy than what he really is. And you have to, have good wordplay, because if you don't, they're gonna chop you up. Every rookie step, every word, they're under a microscope. And that's the reality of the NFL in a nutshell. Gabriel's statement wasn't about Shador, even though it could have been, but the optics were definitely saying different. The optics were very compelling. And at the end of the day, performance on the field is where it'll all take place. I mean, everything will be settled on the field. The quarterback battle in Cleveland is far from settled, but the plot just got thicker. So let me know what you think. Entertainers versus competitors. Misheard or malicious? Make sure you tell me what you think. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you like this video, go ahead and smash the like button. And thank you for watching the show. Until the next time, be safe. We out of here.